Welcome back to another Wartales video. I am kicking off a bit of a new party here to try something out. With the Harag update bringing along the ability to maintain professions rather than having to start a new profession from scratch every time you switch, I have decided to try a little bit of a one-man run again. I'm probably not going to film the whole thing. I'm more just going to do little bits here and there. Because what my aim is going to be is to actually kick off right from the word go with just a single archer companion. So I tried this a while ago with like a Robin Hood sort of thing, and now I want to see how we go. So I'm kicking out my 3 starting companions. I did start so that I got 50 bonus experience, giving one character a level 2 start, and that means that we're going to go with Valorous Victory. Now they have also buffed the Hunter recoil shot, so I think I'm going to have a little bit of a play with kind of either the Hunter or Infantryman. Let's see how we go. I have absolutely no idea how this will go, so I am going to pretty much just record short little snippets as I go, explain what I've done, and then tune back in over time. So my first goal is to run around the map, collect some gear to craft some some light armor for myself, as well as a level 2 bow. So let me commence wandering around the map and we will tune in again shortly. Alright, tuning into one of our first fights of the game, taking on just a couple of boars. I've managed to roam around and pick up some extra armor and just wearing some rags and a level 2 crafted bow at the moment. And this is the first fight against a group of boars. Being level 2, they do have 38 hit points each. However, they do only have 8 movement, so my character is faster than them. And I can basically just kite them continually to keep them out of range. So far, so good. I will finish this battle and continue on my way. Okay, after another fight with some boars, we encountered a very small little group of a raider and a henchman walking around, so I thought I'd take them out as well. Took the henchman out first to make sure that he couldn't deal too much damage. He did trap me in a corner and take out my armor a little bit. But the raider is a nice, easy target for us. So a good way to win a small battle and achieve level 3, which we have done now. So at level 3, we get to pick our main specialization. Now, given that I have just been doing a bit of kiting and that seems to be working pretty well, they have just buffed recoil shot. So I am going to be taking that. Nice little buff to my dexterity. We got a Pigbane title for killing a number of boars roaming around the place. And I picked up the skill mastery book from near Alexa. So we will upgrade recoil shot as well. And we're running along with 2 shots now. One that deals more damage and slows, and then another kind of finishing shot as well. We should be able to generate enough victory points, or valor points I should say, through Valorous Victory. And we will see how we go. And we've got some new armor, so we can withstand a hit or 2 now as well. And we're off and running. Alright, our next little fight is against a plague rat nest. Now, I was trying to be a little optimistic and taking out one of the outgrowths as well. So just pop that off here with the archer first, while trying to stay out of range of the rats. And now I'm up to working on the broodmother. I am hoping I can get her down in 1 turn. Otherwise, we may very well take a plague wound here. We haven't had the best rockfall locations to date. But let's see if we can't kill a couple of rats with this next one. If we don't take out the broodmother, that is. Alright, and 18 to 26. Oh, we hit her for exactly the amount of health she needs. So I don't really need to kill many of the outgrowths, but I do want to kill a couple just so I can get some oils and extra buffs going on my bow. Got to keep this bowman as strong as I can possibly make him. All right, we've been tracking along with our archer for a little while now, and he's up to level 4. Still wearing the same equipment and don't have armor layers or anything yet. Did pick up a couple of skills from the companion's tent, and yeah, sitting at level 4 after a bit over an hour now. We're going to be heading into a bandit left fight. Now, it is still a 2-skull fight, and there are 6 bandits in there. So 2 hoodlums, 2 marauders, and 2 poachers. Now, I'm not too sure how we'll go. We may have to run away from this fight. But so far, the fights have been going pretty well. The fact that they are surrounding us is maybe not the best. And we've got double poachers on this side. So I think what we're going to do... And is there anywhere to run? So if I run down this way, I'll trap myself in a corner. I may need to think about trying to like run up this way. So past all of the enemies. Or up this way. That will also work for us. We do have a spear that we can use here. And we're going to... I want to try to take out the poachers first. Because they are the ones that will deal the most damage to us. Alright, shot number 1. We do only have 4 valor points available, so I do need to be a little careful with what we're doing here. But I think we will be okay. Marauders are the main enemy we won't be able to kill in a single turn. Poachers and hoodlums, I am hoping that we can. I do need to try to take the poachers out early because of that extra damage. I obviously can't slow 4 enemies per turn, but my recoil shot is quite nice as well for that. Okay, so we've got a double hoodlum nice and close. Could run in and use the spear. I think I'm going to try to take this guy down first. Ooh, that's a very nice critical hit. And now because he's not slowed, he is obviously going to run a fair way. So let's head away. And I'm kind of hoping this poacher moves his way slightly to the front. So it would have been nice to take out the poachers first, but as we can't just yet, I hope he's going to stay in front for us. Now, the poacher's knockback shot doesn't actually cause a slowdown, which is good for us at least anyway. And that poacher is out in front enough that he's going to be my target this round. So we are going to have to inch forward, which does put us in range of the hoodlum, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get another nice crit. Oh, we're close. Not quite. Alright, poacher down. And we are going to sprint away here as well. So I could have saved the sprint, but I'd prefer not to take the extra hit. And I just thought this would be a bit more of an interesting fight to show you how the recoil archer works against a large group of enemies rather than just the small kind of groups of sort of 2, 3 that I've been fighting. One reason that I add in a few of these extra skills is that you can do some cool stuff like using Wrath on the archer to get an attack of opportunity up close, causing some extra damage and whatnot on the tougher enemies like the Marauders. Now he's down to 1 health, so he's going to be a perfect Wrath target as well. Though this Marauder being closer, what do we want to do? Let's knock him back. And being down to 1 Valor point is not amazing, so if we were fighting a larger, tougher group, we may be in trouble here. Obviously, we're down to just 2 now. I do really want to upgrade the bow that I'm using because a level 2 bow is not the strongest overall. So that will be one of the very next steps. Anyway, that is our level 4 archer taking out a 2-skull bandit camp. I will continue leveling him up around the rest of Vertruce, and we will be continuing on to Harag very soon. Okay, then we have progressed our archer along on his path. So our archer is now a level 5 archer, carrying a bow of the brave and just some armor that I picked up off a merchant at level 4, plus a couple of dexterity armor layers, crafted ourselves some quality projectiles for some extra damage on our ranged attacks, and otherwise progressing along quite nicely. Did get a nice double movement bonus on the last level up as well, which was good. The only problems that I had in Vertruce were that I couldn't actually capture a person for the quest over here. The farmers in this Vineyard and Abbey quest decided that they were just YOLOing and basically couldn't take them down. I did sort of finish the loop vineyard or the vineyard loop stuff, but decided against doing all the extra fights around here. So with Vertruce sort of mostly complete, I'm going to head off into Harag. We might run along and see if we can't take down a bear to finish this video off, and then I think I'll save the level 6 through 8 kind of stuff for another video another time. I do expect level 8 to still take a little bit of additional time to jump into, just because it's going to be a fair whack of experience that we need for it. Let's pick up another little pony here. Yep, you're at level 3. I do like the ponies being at level 3 just because we do get the extra carrying capacity on them. And a little bit of extra constitution. All right, now bears. There are usually some bears hanging out just in this forest here. There we are. All right, let's surprise them. Level 3 bears. We've got a little bit of valor, and my aim here will obviously be to slow them down much as I have for the rest of it. I think Harag is going to introduce a few more difficult fights to the mix, mainly around the number of infected you can get at certain points in time. And this might be a very small little battleground. I don't think I have a lot of kiting room here. So let me get myself set up near a trap. And commence operation. Remove the bears from the forest. All right, nice. Does that stop them now, or are they just really slow? I think they're just really slow. What's their movement at? Only 5. That is very good for me. Let's take him down with that. And of course, bears do have a second life as well. So I definitely... Oh, it does look like I can move a fair way into this forest. That's cool. I love the environment in Harag. Yeah, so bears you do need to take down a couple of times before they actually give in the ghost. So we'll wrath him. And since we've got a spare valor point now, boom. So wrath with fury, galvanization, and a vulnerability buff on them allows us to take out some bears very easily. I think the next challenge for this archer, and why I think 6 through 8 will take a bit longer, is some of the buffs that the enemies have. But so far, I would say that the solo archer build is definitely more viable, 100% thanks to the Harag changes. So it has been... Oh yes, extra pony means more food, doesn't it? Let's feed you one of those. Done. Overall, it has been a fun little experiment though. I think I'm about 2.5 hours in, and overall, it's been good. Thanks for another video, and that is Kag, over and out.